Hello everybody, I am Deborah Felsky, Independent Beauty Guide with LimeLight by Alcone and Holistic Skin Therapist, and welcome to episode 3 of season 1, Change Your Diet, Change Your Skin. In the first 2 weeks we've been focusing on adding supplements to our regime, you could call it, because we're not really changing the diet this season, we're changing the diet in season 2. And the reason we chose to start with supplements is because most people don't want to take the time to change their diet, but they're willing to add a supplement. So let's see, we're seeing what kind of a difference we can make by just adding supplements to our daily routine. In week 1, we added essential fatty acids by way of krill oil, 800 milligrams a day. And in week 2, we added vitamin C, vitamin B, vitamin E. I didn't have a multi on hand, and I did finally order the one from Isogenics because it had everything in it that I want for liver function also, which is going to be our topic this week. I am starting to see some results. If you'll go back to episode 1, you'll see that this was more inflamed in this area right here, so that's starting to clear up, which is nice. I'm not seeing as much difference on the hyperpigmentation areas. I do think that the skin elasticity and moisture levels are much better, and I know that's mostly to do with the essential fatty acids. So this week, let's talk about hyperpigmentation. Now these issues over here, we'll get a little closer so you can see the brown spot here, and then the brown spot here and here. I've got a little bit under the eye over there also. A lot of people call that sun damage. I would like to refer that as improper liver function, because as your liver is functioning, sometimes it gives off components because it has, we'll explain the whole phase 1, phase 2. It's a lot easier to understand it that way. When your liver is clearing out toxins, because that's its basic function, is to clear toxins, it has a phase 1 section that brings in all your medicines, all the foods that you've eaten, any kind of toxins that might have come in things that were unfamiliar to your body go through the liver in phase 1. It changes them to a whole different substance before it goes into phase 2. Once it gets into phase 2, it creates water-soluble components that can be released by the kidneys. So that's where it flows on after that. When phase 1 or phase 2 get back up and they can't function properly, then it will reintroduce these chemicals back into your system, and sometimes they get deposited in your fat cells, and sometimes they just go through your bloodstream. When these get deposited into your fat cells or bloodstreams and are re-released through exercise or diet or whatever you may be doing, then that chemical that has been released by the liver that is not what your body is used to is what is reacting to the sun, causing your hyperpigmentation. So although the sun is a component, I don't technically believe in calling it sun damage, because it's really because your liver is not working right. Not everybody gets hyperpigmentation. So how do we combat that? Well, you can work on your liver. One of the best ways to work on your liver is to do a detoxification program. You can get those at any of your health food stores. My favorite one was always Liver Cleanse by Renew Life. You can take supplements such as milk thistle and dandelion, which are herbal supplements. Milk thistle helps keep your liver healthy, and dandelion helps detoxify your liver. There's excellent information on the internet. Dr. Cabot, who is known as the liver doctor, has written several books on how to change your diet for a healthier liver, what kind of supplements you can take for a healthier liver. But you will find that as you start to work on your liver, not only will you start to clear up any skin conditions that are associated with chemical imbalances caused by liver function, but you'll also start losing body fat in areas where you might hold that in, such as the midriff area. Hi, I have spliced in a little bit here because right as I was processing my film, I did have to go do a photo shoot, and then the FedEx guy actually brought me my supplements that I was just talking about, and I wanted to share that with you, so I'm going to interject that here. I had picked up one from Walmart because, you know, I have to make this available to anybody anywhere, and some people may not have access to the internet and can't order things online, and maybe the only thing they have in their town is a Wally World. excuse me, a Walmart. And so this is what they had there. Wasn't that thrilled with it, but I picked it up anyways, and I will go ahead and use it. It has choline in it, inositol, L-cysteine. It's supposed to be just liver support. I was really not that thrilled with the ingredients, but it was the only one there. So I am going to go ahead and take this because I bought it. But I am so glad that this came in because I got to tell you, it's got more of what's good for your liver. This one does have the milk thistle in it. It has got the alpha-lipoic acid in it. There were several other ingredients in this long list of ingredients. I'm also thrilled that I didn't know it came with the omega-3s, but it does come with the omega-3s also. So that ought to boost up everything that we're doing. So in order to do this topically, because we've covered the supplement section, I'm using Sotox by LimeLight by Alcone. It is made with mushrooms, and that has a lightening agent to it. If you want to do, harsh is such a harsh word, but if you want to do a harsher treatment, you can find products that have hydroquinone in them. I don't recommend that you go over 2% on your hydroquinone, though, because that can lead to other situations. You can also get chemical peels if you so desire that can help peel off the layers of damage and get down to those fresh cells as you're working on your liver function. Today I decided to add a 20% lactic acid peel to my routine because I felt like my skin was healthy enough now that it could take on a treatment without having any negative responses. So that's about all I have for you today. I look forward to talking to you again next week to see what kind of progress we're making. I believe my supplements that I ordered should be in by then, so it'll be nice to see what kind of difference those make. I don't feel that the vitamin C, vitamin E made much of a difference in only 7 weeks. I know the biggest way I'm going to be able to know if the supplements are working is if my joint pain goes away, because normally that's inflammation, and vitamin C as an anti-inflammatory can normally take care of that. So I look forward to seeing you all again next week. And if you want to change your look or change your lifestyle, please give me a call. Deborah Felsky, Independent Beauty Guide with LimeLight by Alcone and Holistic Skin Therapist. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.